We are human beings. Each and every one of us.
When you make games videos on YouTube, you learn to get a sense for the games that people are looking for and talking about. Sometimes you make videos that you know will do well before they're ever published, just because of the game that's in the title or featured on the thumbnail picture. Maybe that game has a thriving post-launch community, or maybe there's a lot of hype surrounding it pre-launch. Sometimes the titles that attract the most attention might surprise you. Little indie games accumulate millions of views and their videos take on communities and lives of their own, while AAA blockbusters, try as they might, will simply fail to gain enough interest and sink like a rock.
Wildlife problem. It's a full-scale evacuation. Gear up.
The following games on the lead up to their release seem to be sliding into the latter category, but why? Deus Ex Human Revolution was one of the last generation's most critically acclaimed games. It got perfect review scores, people praised its beautiful art direction and its open approach to gameplay, and it sold pretty well. And yet, though Square Enix and Eidos Montreal announced its sequel Mankind Divided in a grandiose fashion with a staged livestream and an enigmatic hashtag, no one seems to be talking about it. People will say they're excited to play the game come launch day, but there doesn't seem to be much hype or speculation surrounding it right now.
Everyone looking over their shoulder.
And I think Deus Ex is kind of the victim of its own success here. After E3, a substantial gameplay video was released that kind of answers all the questions fans may have had about the game. It showed off the new HUD, new graphics, new augmentations, new settings, and it gave insight into the wider story. There's really nothing left to do but to play it. Its predecessor, Human Revolution, was so accomplished that we know it'll be a polished experience, so until then, all we can do is wait.
These people are tired of living under your boot heel.
It doesn't feel like there's much excitement around Assassin's Creed Syndicate right now either, but possibly for different reasons. Assassin's Creed is a huge series, it has plenty of die-hard fans, and generally speaking, each new entry to the series sells well, even if it does star the most boring protagonist of all time or it straight up doesn't work properly on launch day.
I wanted him assigned to some out-of-the-way garrison. The man redefines the term friends in high places. He's untouchable.
But Syndicate seems to be coming at a time when the AC bubble is threatening to finally burst. Players are a bit tired of doing the same things in different cities. Even though AC fans have asked for a game set in Victorian-era London for a long time, it kind of just looks like the AC set in Paris. Been there, done that, killed a bunch of people. And populating the streets and cutscenes with NPCs that sound like rejects from an Amdram production of a Charles Dickens novel doesn't really help its cause much either.
And I find I'm not overly fond of bullies.
The lack of buzz around the new Hitman game is perhaps a little easier to understand. All the early reports on this title point to it looking great, especially for long-time Hitman fans. But at the moment, the game seems to be suffering from its own muddled PR campaign. It's going to be released as limited content in regular installments as it's still being developed. But IO Interactive doesn't want you to call it an episodic game or an early access game. You pay the same cost as a full-size game for all the installments, but just how that works and what you actually get for your money isn't clear yet. Publisher Square Enix has also said that the game lives, grows and evolves over time, but it isn't a multiplayer or online experience. And though while you can play the locations and missions offline, you need to be online to play the live events, download updates and see leaderboards. We're not really sure what the live events will entail yet either. Oh, and though the game launches first as a download, it's not a download-only title. At some point in 2016, it will come out on disc too. I mean, what? Why does this all have to be so confusing? I remember when the most I had to think about getting a game to work was whether or not to blow on it. I don't need this, I'm too old. Anyway, each and every one of these games might be great when they launch, but right now it looks like they're being given a cold shoulder online. That or everyone's just off thinking about Fallout 4 instead.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I can get... I've never seen Sonic's feet before. Oh no. Oh, there are rings everywhere. What now? What now, Eggman? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.